Call to order, 9:34 a.m. Roll call. Rosa.
Here.
Rosa.
Present.
Again. Gary Cardenas.
Here.
Miss Maria is not here yet, but I'm gonna. Hope she shows up. Lindsay Wallach, I'm here, William Perez, and Mr. Hector. Woo-hoo, Suko, Hector Suko.
Yes.
And that's fine, if I'm not mistaken.
Have a great day.
Come on.
It's
It's intimidating.
32.
I was so telling that she was gonna be late out.
I'm sorry. I said a minute, read the time. For 1 minute, I was 2.
All right, so we're roll calling, so Maria Paz Sanchez here.
It's here.
All right. Deferrals, additions, or deletion.
I think you need to add the continuing of the elections, right? We
Oh, my goodness, yes.
elected you, and we still have to elect the vice chair and secretary.
So we'll add that as old business letter D.
Well, you should do that first.
So I should put that one as just, so we're gonna do eight.
Make a motion to add,
You
Motion.
can add it to D, but
Okay.
then just say that that would be the first thing that you do.
Okay, perfect.
make a motion to add that as new business.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Wait 1 second. I have to take notes.
No.
Oh.
All right,
Officer elections. I make a motion to re-elect the. Can we get this?
are you sure about that?
The
Why do we
vice
have to
chair.
re-elect? Because I'm lost. Every year.
Every year, you have to elect the secretary and the vice chair and the chair.
January.
Yeah,
And we elected the chair already. And the first is you guys weren't here.
Uh-huh.
So now we're doing this now.
Okay.
So I make a motion to re-elect the current secretary and vice chair.
I second that. Later. I'm
Yeah.
just here.
Second and third.
Second and third, all in favor?
Aye.
Done, look at that.
We made a difference.
It's just inside, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Public comments.
We got some new folks.
I know.
Tell us who you are. Why you're here.
My name is Janelle Falcon. I work with Baptist Health. I'm a therapist on the community health team. So we do a lot of free education for the community. Not only mental health, but nutrition, exercise. We do a lot of events in the community.
You guys remember?
The lady.
Yes, so they're with the same.
We work
team.
together,
You know how they're gonna rotate every so
Yes,
often and
yes.
join us, so they're gonna be joining us on this session and then they'll rotate, I guess,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
to do it. So it's great that you guys are back, Baptist, because we're gonna ask a lot of stuff from you guys later on.
No, we're happy to be here. My name is Esther Sosa. I work with Genoa Community Health. I'm one of the program coordinators. So I'm the one in charge in activating the programs and getting everything set for all of our partners. So
Welcome. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate that. Anybody else? Who are you?
Alexander Aguirre, I'm a cybersecurity educator. So I'm just here to like see how this works and like just to learn a little bit more about that.
Awesome. Welcome.
Cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity. Wow, cool.
All right, perfect. Moving on to adoption of minutes. All right, motion
Well,
to.
second, if I may,
Yeah, go ahead.
on the second. Items. May event farmers market sponsors to be found by wallet vendors to be put. When it says securing the form intents for May 11th. Probably we have chosen May 18th.
We updated, well, we updated that, right? On the last one, was it?
Still have,
Yeah, we still have May 10th or May 11th.
Yeah.
I think you had both on the,
right,
right?
but I think initially, I think 18th was the one that was chosen, as the one that I was using.
What page are you on in the minutes?
Eight, I think.
8.
On the
okay.
second,
Okay, page 8.
yeah,
Okay.
maybe still do you walk that.
Well, I think we stay flexible because
Okay, I will-
I'll tell you, once we get to that agenda item, I've been trying to reach out multiple times to the farmers market people.
so we did, we put date May 11th or 18th, just depending on what response we would get from the farmer's market.
So,
And then we gave one date for the walk.
okay, so
So we will have.
let's amend this from, item or minutes. Make a motion to amend securing form intent for May 11th or 18th.
Second.
All in
Yeah.
favor? Aye. Also, I don't think that's her name, Selena, I should.
Lena.
It's
L
Lena,
I N A.
yeah. Okay. Do I do a motion to update her name?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do a motion to
Okay,
update,
you're looking-
yeah. It's not, her name's not Selena, it's Lena Echeverria. How much she came, second, all in favor? Motion to update Selena Echeverria to her correct name, Lena Echeverria.
Aye.
So I got HIDVIA right, and I just messed up the easiest part.
Oh, you did this?
Listen, he
No,
came through.
No, hence the size of the font.
Was it Lena?
Oh, we missed you.
Yes, L I N A.
Thank you very much.
And, I think that's it. I don't see anything else. Anybody else?
You have to approve as amended.
I second that motion.
All in favor? Aye. Now the fun stuff, old business. So because you weren't here, I left the spotlight for February, but I realized we did move forward with that.
Yes.
Because we weren't sure if we were gonna go through or change the month. So that's done. We were there. You guys did amazing. I'm sorry. I couldn't
And we
be there
didn't
with
have
you
to pay
guys.
for it.
You know, thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Rosie.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you know, and we had, Tony Fernandez and Ray Garcia there, and I mentioned that we wanted to do the walkathon
Yeah.
suicide thing. And that you'll be, I guess, when you're presenting it in March to the town council.
I'm actually gonna speak to you about that because I have to submit it by Friday.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need your help.
all right.
And I got a nice little talent, like, I have a, yeah. I have a template.
I'm gonna do it while you talk. That's my job.
And this one. I love you, that one's a sample.
And this is a sample, so we can use it based on what the other,
Yeah.
because I have to submit it by, hopefully by latest tomorrow morning.
I can help.
Yes,
I don't know what we're doing.
you see, I love the enthusiasm. Okay, well, I will need help from both of you because I want to make sure I do it correctly so that everything gets approved.
No worries.
And you need to approve it today.
And yeah, okay, yeah, which is what we're gonna recap on the event, because I want to add another event to it as well.
And you need to go to approval anyway.
Anyway.
When you go up,
Correct.
again in July.
Correct.
So if you can do all.
I want to do as many as we planned out for the year,
Exactly.
this one, so if anything else comes up, we still have time for the other.
Did you get exactly?
Okay, good. We're there, I'm excited.
Also, we have this template already.
Yes.
Okay, great.
We have to
You
fill the
did that for us
calendar.
already, guys.
Fantastic.
Just tell me what I need to do.
So I have to submit this, so we have to discuss what we're gonna submit, today's meeting, sorry.
Did pass that one?
Yeah, did you get the one fast?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
the minutes, we need the minutes from today
Mhm.
by Friday,
Mhm.
because it has to be like
With-
reflecting everything that was, that will be
Spoken about.
presented here.
Yeah,
If you need help.
so our deadline is on Friday, that I have to submit what we have spoken about and all the events, so they get approved. So we don't go again until July, that's just the schedule that we have. My goal is that we talk about as many things as we want to do at this meeting, so we can put it in here and we can get it approved, because if we don't get it approved, by this Friday, then we have to wait till July to get those new events approved. So we've spoken about two already in the previous meetings, and I wanted to add one more, and if you guys have anything else that you guys want to add on so that I can submit that with this on Friday by Friday, please let me know so you can get it in as much, because if not, then we have to wait and it delays everything.
Where is the list of stuff we talked about? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry for what.
No, it's fine.
No, well, we just have two events that we are, and I put them in, this is just because just because you weren't here, Boss
No,
wasn't
no,
here,
of
so that
course.
we can all go over everything again.
Okay.
And then there's
Yeah.
one more that I wanted to add as an event, but like, I know you guys had a lot of other ideas, and maybe we can just put in there as well.
Yep.
I think we're gonna talk about it at the end of the agenda, correct?
Yeah.
Presented to the council in
Mhm.
March, so let's just fly
Yeah.
through the rest of the stuff.
So shirts, the shirts, I know that you guys were taking care of that. I just want to recap. Gary, I don't know, you were gonna send for the shirts.
I have those
Everything,
copies.
so we're good.
It's already been submitted.
Perfect. Tablecloth, I'm working on the new quotes. And I just followed up.
on Amazon? Like I did.
Well, because of the issue of doing the outlining again, and what if we get it done incorrectly and we have to go through the whole process?
You're gonna do it with someone?
Yeah, so I was gonna,
Okay.
like, I would ask Nico and whatever, but I need
You
to
want
get
me to
quotes.
do?
You wanna help me with some of those? Cause I sent an email and I have to follow up with everybody.
I think.
Okay, well.
Okay, thank you.
So I will add you to that. So that we can have our tablecloths by all of these events and so it doesn't be too difficult. Okay, so new business, want to welcome Hector Suko. Welcome. I don't know, I'd take a couple minutes just to introduce yourself again. I know Rosie and I don't know if Boss was here when.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone doesn't know you.
Hector Suko, educated from Miami-Dade County Public Schools. For the last 8 years, I've been a mental health author. Hence the worksheet that is attached to the end of your agenda. I have found that writing therapy has helped me in my life and can help others who utilize writing therapy. I'm excited to go over the worksheet something to give to people who are interested and to number one, check in. I think it's very important. Number two, explain why they rated their mental health that way. And but lastly, do they have the resources available to help them in whatever they need, especially when it comes to their mental health? So again, I'm extremely grateful that Manny said reach out to me to be a part of this committee, and I am looking forward to what we can achieve together.
We're excited to have you.
Thank you.
Do we have to get that approved to put that on our website, the sheet that he made? for
Yeah.
us?
You all would need to approve it today.
Do you guys want to add that into
Yes.
our, so we can have that as a link and in the new website?
Yes,
Okay.
and, you can also add that to the committee report. That-
Correct.
Um,
Yeah.
your
I'll put it here.
achievements.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna do that. So motion to add the mental health check-in checklist that Hector created onto our website.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
I have a question.
Yes.
So the idea is for the people that reach this to have a resource, right? So to guide them to, okay, you fill this out and now you realize you need help, go to the resource.
Correct.
And how would they realize they need help by answering this question?
That's what I wanted to talk to the committee about. Is there more to add? Do we put a phone number? Do we put a disclaimer? Look, if you put 0 to 3
Yes,
on number 1, please reach out to 99988.
that we should do because putting a phone number, like it would create an additional work for the town and there really isn't like that, backup support and an email. We've spoken about those things before, but I think that's perfect. Like if you do like a little chart that we can also include so people can kind of self-see. And if they do measure out, it's like contact, immediately where to go or find a resource, or you do seem like you're struggling. That'd be great if you could, we can add that on there.
Okay,
So when.
But the first question,
Mhm.
for someone that needs help, it will be very biased. Like, how is your mental health? I'm gonna go fine, but then I read, oh, I don't sleep well, I'm biting my nails.
And
Like how, like, my thing is, it's just an idea. It's like, when they ask you those questions and you get points and at the end you had 120 points and you're like, wow, so I need help.
Mhm.
Not that you will openly decide, because if you already know that you need help, then you don't need the questionnaire, just go get the help. But the open-ended questions, this described questions, nobody will read them to tell them, hey, based on what you wrote,
I
you
see what
truly
you're
need
meaning,
help.
like there is like
right?
a scaling.
So, because people that are doing this, they're curious, they don't know.
Oh, I have an idea. Maybe instead of like asking it like a fill out, we don't know
Right.
who's gonna grab it, might be like, have you thought about the following?
Yeah. we
Yeah.
can-
Consider the following.
Exactly, so if you answer
Is this
yes to
you?
3 of this
Right.
or 5 of this,
Mhm.
then we recommend.
We
all
can
this.
recommend.
Great.
Because open, like, describe things, like, you will need a more thorough evaluation of
Correct.
the answers than
Somebody
I
would
did.
have to be reviewing those answers on the other
Right.
end, and we don't
Yes.
have that.
So
We can put that-
either a numeric system or a yes or no and a number.
We could look at it, not.
That's the whole thing. know,
It's
they
just
didn't wanna-
to provide.
A lot of privacy going on there.
Mhm.
So if
No,
the
I
most
know.
maybe could be like, if
it's
you
also like a
experience
liability,
3 or more,
right?
please, then
Right.
please
Right.
review these resources below.
Right.
Or
Exactly.
something.
And we put a disclosure, obviously, that this is not like any, you know,
Yeah,
call it up a
right.
license, it's just,
Whatever.
exactly. So we have to put a disclosure for the town to make sure we cover liability. So I like it, maybe tweak it a little bit.
Okay.
And then what I'm gonna do
They're
is,
gonna provide legal.
yes,
The, the language.
the language, we're gonna have to get that approved by legal, I'm sure. So I don't know, I'm gonna put it in on the report, but we're not gonna have the final one to show them what it is, so they might not approve
You
it
could
yet.
just mention.
Exactly.
That's an initiative.
Exactly, that's an initiative.
It's-
And that we're still working on the details, and then you can kind of tweak it, and then
Okay.
once we have the correct one, then we'll vote, and then you submit it, and we'll do
Yeah,
it that
it'll
round.
be more approved by staff, not
Right.
necessarily by the council.
Exactly, perfect, yeah.
So is it a disclosure or disclaimer?
I'm sorry, disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Okay, disclaimer. To add 988, for those that need help, and then,
Make it a point system, like a directed question.
okay,
You know, do you have problems sleeping? You know,
If you
How
guys,
many
yes,
hours
you
do
get
you
1
sleep?
point or 2
How many
points,
hours
and then
do
it
you
adds up.
you know, that kind of.
oh, okay. And then, if they pick no, do we provide them a phone number or just say,
No, because it's gonna be like a point system, so if they get between 1 and 50, then you are at risk, but you could still, these are finally attached research, but it would say, I'm just making this up, 50 to 100, you're a high risk, we recommend you immediately getting, you know what I mean, kind of like.
Yeah.
Kind of like increased risk.
I was talking about number 4, do you feel
Oh.
like you have access to adequate mental health
Right,
support and
that's-
resources?
Yeah, where do we direct them?
Isn't that where they could
Well,
contact
then-
you and find out more information on how to get these resources?
Well, the resource.
It's not- they're already on the website.
They're already on the
What if
website.
you, like, I don't know,
So that's what you put,
like,
if you
Okay.
say yes, if you say no,
What if
then
we don't
please
know
check
how
out
to
our
do it?
website, our resources are there, that's what we already put on there.
we don't have
Right,
any
well-
phone number?
You know,
We're not allowed to have any number on it?
They can
Answer it.
contact if they have a question, like.
Yeah.
I can,
In general.
like, do you have any resources? And like, it's like, well, we're still working on the page.
Website
Right, okay.
title for the, can you tell me
we
where it is?
can get you the link.
Yeah, we'll send you the link, Gabrielle will send you the link directly, so they just updated the website for the town.
Okay, okay.
Have you seen it?
No, I've been on vacation.
It's so pretty.
I'm sure we're gonna put it up today.
Oh, did they update the 3
It's the
words?
next issue, it's the next
They
item.
did not,
Oh.
because I don't have all the resources yet.
Okay, got it, okay, got it.
I do have
Interesting.
two questions. I don't know if we did already before. So where would I add those two things, if I can add them? Or do I just ask to add them?
You can just make a motion.
Can I make a
If
motion
it's
to add
like
them?
an item. for the
It was
agenda,
things we've talked about, the things we've talked about before, like the banners, what happened to our banners?
So they were put for a year.
And then what?
And then the funding ended, and then if we wanna do it again, we would have to do like a whole new project, because I was just, because I have to.
We cannot use the
Can
same
we
banners
please
again.
do a motion? Well, no, because I think the Humana would be right.
I mean, if it's,
Unless we ask
it's
them,
the same,
the same,
like, organization.
yeah.
But they provided the money to create them.
Yes,
But the putting up and taking down costs money.
Ah.
hanging him up.
We could always ask
All right.
Humana to see if they want to
Can I-
sponsor to re-put them on, and we could put them
Yeah.
on for May.
It will be
Can I
less
have
than
a
before.
motion? Can I please do a motion to
If,
discuss it?
remember, I'm taking notes. Are we in the new business? Are we adding to the agenda?
I'm gonna ask.
She's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
add that
trying
right
to-
now.
So we do a motion to discuss the banners?
Doing a motion.
We were still on point A, and we were in the introduction of
I'm
Hector,
sorry.
and he said that, and then we got.
Yeah.
we
Didn't
got
finish.
sidetracked.
Presenting the idea of the questionnaire, do we need a motion for that? To present it to the town as an
No,
idea?
we did.
We did a motion already. yeah.
You made a motion to add the worksheets to
Yes.
the website,
Yeah, so I think we have to do a point of
pending
order.
approval
Yeah.
Mhm.
pending-
from staff, it would be.
I guess, yeah, point of order is to rescind that motion because we really we need a new. So I have a point of order motion to rescind that initial motion of putting the checklist on the website until it's revamped. And then we'll second that. All right.
On favor, on favor.
Uh,
All right.
Robert would be,
Who's Robert?
I don't know if he has a lot of rules.
Robert,
All right,
Yeah,
let's just
so
go,
we'll
and then
go.
we'll go to the event, and we'll get to that.
So
Oh, what do you
then
want to
I
add?
wanted
The
a motion to,
Go.
so it would be E, I mean, F, right? So
That's the one
F,
that comes after E, then you.
It's old business.
New business, she's making a motion to add Go ahead.
to please add discussing the old values that we have.
Okay.
And the letter that you wrote to council in regard to nonprofit, whatever, all that whole thing, I don't know where that ended.
Did you speak to
About that?
Did you mention any of that? We're supposed to like follow up.
You remember the letter, right?
Yeah.
That's it. So that is my
I'll follow up
motion.
with her.
If someone would kindly.
That's a good motion.
I'll follow up with you. Okay. All right. Let me,
What?
All right, so
What, you take it off? Don't?
yeah, so I'll take off the word about the
letter.
nonprofit, yeah, the letter, all right.
Sorry.
So not approved, no motion.
No, the first motion, yes.
Okay.
The banners
Yeah,
are,
other motion. Okay,
delete
yeah.
everything else. Yeah. someone
Okay.
boycott it. Huh? Exactly. If that's so, then it comes after E. I don't know. I'm the vice chair, but yeah,
a
right.
lot of words that start with that.
Oh my
I
God.
was feeling because when
This is a fantastic.
All right,
Fabulous.
so new
New site.
website,
Okay.
do you guys, you wanna see it? It's
Yeah.
super pretty. And
Yes.
then they, you know, our little slogan that we had come up with the 3 words, they didn't update that yet, but I just asked her and I will. If I sent her an email, when I went on there, I saw they forgot to do that part, but I guess they're gonna do it once we submit all the resources.
Oh, okay.
And I think I'm the one still pending for resources, or?
I think it was maybe between the two of you.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
The chair
that's what was said, let me go.
Vice chair have not provided the resources.
We
No,
did,
they, I didn't gotta bring extra.
There was extra ones that
Yeah.
we came up with and all that.
All right, moving right along.
So we're gonna see the website?
Yeah, she's.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I was asking about the,
I still feel nothing.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Look how pretty and clean and. There's
Oh
our
my
logo.
God. Their nose and that jaw.
Motion to approve?
Look at that, guy.
Oh, board members, look at that.
Wow. So we gotta put actor in there.
yeah, you all don't have a mission statement created by the council.
Okay.
So you all made one, I believe it was January of 2023, and it was approved.
Mhm.
So in the template for the committee report, there's 2 that are underlined. The first one is what was approved, the second one is what's right here under the title on the webpage. So you would all just need to select one
Oh, God.
and like edit it if there's anything.
I'm gonna go out with B. I don't know about you guys, option 2.
How about we just put and? How about we just put break the stigma and encourage open dialogue associated with mental health treatment?
I agree with Rosie on this one though, B, it's just a lot, people are not gonna read all that.
Yeah.
That, treatment and recovery, I'm
It's too
really,
much.
no, I don't need that.
Exactly,
I mean, that, and that's not the day, I mean, I'm not saying that we don't have people with
I
mental
love-
problems, but it's not the day to day, like
correct,
if you go at someone, I'm fine.
yeah.
Come on, you're not fine, nobody's fine. Everyone needs a little bit of.
All right, make a motion to approve dedicated to navigating mental health special initiatives for any leaders.
I second it.
Seconded by Hector.
All in favor?
I,
What else does the website have?
So it would be the mental health task force is dedicated to navigating all that.
Yeah. so
Which
yes,
is already there.
correct.
It's the words, remember how we had mental health is happy, I don't know, some weird thing there, and then we had chosen the 3 words, which were the right resilience, I have it here somewhere.
Okay, so then this was based off of your flyer, the mental health matters.
That
This
was
is
positive mental
the-
health.
Yes, that will be changed. Really?
We had chosen, it was, resilience, what was the other one? RPC.
Resilience, perseverance, and compassion.
Correct, so that's what's gonna be there instead of positive mental health, that, we're gonna remove that.
And then you have the what, when, who, and why. And here are the resources, which these will be changed.
Those are tentatively,
So it
yeah.
doesn't have a direct link, so it would have to be our government, committees, boards, mental health task force, and then I have to enter another line that says resources on the worksheet. Right? That's an answer,
So
right?
this is like the entire page. They would
Okay.
just have to click,
They are gonna have to click resources. All right.
which this will, it should.
And maybe they
kind
put
of-
like another little box that just is our like wellness
Yeah,
checkup or
yeah,
something cool
yeah.
like that.
That'd be nice.
If I can also maybe ask them to shorten the URL or put a QR code.
Oh, for the
For the
For their,
checklist.
Are we still gonna use
But it
little
does-
boxes?
but as a
to do,
drop
like,
down
the
menu,
resources?
it looks
I
like
think
resources
so.
doesn't
Yeah, right.
have
So I'll double check.
a direct link.
No,
Okay. I would have
It's-
to add,
it's below.
click on resources
It's
Yeah.
when
below
you get
that.
to the website.
Then you get the back.
So those links are not clickable?
Yeah, they
You
should.
would have
That
to,
you can
like,
click and will take you directly to the resources. You would have to go to the website and then click resources.
But that's just tentative. Remember, guys, we're gonna have the little boxes that we created. Just gonna try to see if we can maybe put those on there, and then it's gonna open up to the PDF that people can print out, and then in the PDF will be the direct links to all the
Yeah, that should be
organizations.
active.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
we could also, instead of, I mean, we have
Mhm.
resources, but another one, it drops down into your little. thing.
That's what I'm saying, exactly. I like that better, like a little.
Okay.
wellness
Out of the
checkup.
resources, more like a direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
We can
checklist
ask, we
should be
can
like
see if they
a
can do
separate
that.
standard.
so,
Yeah.
Like, you know how it says board members, mental health matters and resources, then make another little box where it goes like, here's a check, like a mental, whatever you wanna
Like
call it,
you-
checklist.
Check
or
yourself.
Check yourself.
No, no, really,
And then you
what's
click
there?
on there and it's just the link for that and it comes out as a PDF or however we wanna do it.
Or how are you
The-
doing?
Mhm.
The title for the first one, should we say like call or dial 988? Because it doesn't directly say you can call this
Oh, yeah. This is,
Where?
on the first one.
resources.
this one.
This is gonna all disappear. We just, once our resources are there, they're gonna come into like little boxes, remember? That's gonna be like.
How we
for-
want it, okay,
Correct,
this
yeah.
is just, okay.
It just technically, because we don't have that yet,
I
'cause
think
we
we
are
should
still
have a
pending.
separate little box that
Correct.
says,
You
have a
side
picture.
hotline 988.
Dial.
Class
Yeah.
it up.
Need this, you know, you don't have to go down to resources.
It's just tentative
Mental
right
health
now.
checklist should
To
be
make sure that there's a call to action.
Yeah.
The video icons.
in visual icons, yeah. All right.
And that's it, and then it's just to contact me if, I guess, if there's anybody
Oh, yeah.
joining or wants to find out about events.
Anyone
or-
need
Yeah.
help, contact Gabriel.
It should,
Oh, that's
I
good,
think you should
though.
put for information only. To make sure that nobody's calling you because of mental health
Mhm.
issues.
That's why I was thinking that.
Do, what is the plan?
It's just to look at those resources.
That's crazy. This sucks.
Yeah. That's right now, just a disclosure as well, and then I'm sure, you know, for the town.
Right.
They'll have to make, feel like they're not promoting any sort of.
No, I know, but imagine you end up there in 3 o'clock in the morning, all suicidal inside. I mean, I know you call it suicide, but then I wouldn't. That's whatever. It is what it is.
We can emphasize that maybe once we get all the other things, and then like put that
I'm
one
gonna
as a.
put my
top.
number. They're calling. I'll be this way.
Okay, so that's a work in process.
7C.
But it's moving.
It's moving.
It's wonderful.
May event, the resource fair.
All right.
So,
I've emailed the
Mhm.
farmers market folks. I've called them twice. They have not responded.
okay,
I'm trying to see if I can get a direct contact to one of the owners.
Who runs it? Like, is that,
It's
Right.
a separate company, yeah, that runs the farmers market. And so I'm gonna try to reach out. I mean, I know the guy, he's helped us before on veterans issues, you know, so I don't know why it's been so hard to get him.
nobody else, none of our committees have a thing then? Then they might know someone.
Well, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach out to Isle. Isle probably knows,
Okay.
has his direct contact number. Because I think they've sponsored stuff and if, I was kind of hoping maybe the chamber, I think they're part of the chamber, maybe they have a directory. Yeah, I think so.
They may text me their name, I'll find out. If
Alright.
they are, I'll call them and ask. Where's the last time?
so we're still good with those dates, right? May 11th and May 18th. I mean, I guess it's gonna be dependent and you're here. Okay, perfect.
What I'm trying to get from them is 10 change.
So let's say farmer's market does not go through. What's plan B?
What is the process of obtaining a community center like Royal Oaks Park, the Veterans Park, or even Optimist? What's the
There's
procedure?
a application process, we just have to submit the information to it.
Yeah, we just have to send, requests, there's a request that you guys have.
Here's
Town
our
has to do an event, for request for event, for
For the parks.
the park.
Yeah.
No.
Royal-
At any part, yes.
So with, if you would just tell me that you wanna, I'll place a hold it, I'll make sure, I can probably access and see if there's any other event at that time.
Okay.
And I'll work with parties and whoever else. is
Well, I mean, I think plan B for this one is, I know the town has tents. I know they'll be used. So I think what we'll do is for plan B is request the town to give us a tent. I know they have tables and I know they have chairs. So we could do a request for one tent, 2 chairs, 1 table, and we just set up at farmer's market. It's not their street, why not?
So
Not-
here's,
At the location.
Yeah, at the location,
So
Here's
you
our
have to,
reasoning.
we have to contact grant companies.
they own the road.
They're the ones that are.
They own Main Street.
Yeah, that's.
No, this is not. the
they own my.
No, I don't think.
So let
anybody-
me take a step back and just mention the reasoning behind why we chose the farmer's market is because since we're so new. And for us to get so many other sponsors, which I think that we probably could just navigate and do something on a smaller level on our own and maybe get other organizations. I think we could possibly do that. We want to go there and just kind of, because we're gonna have already all those people coming in on a
Right.
Saturday to get to know us. And then we will probably maybe ask other vendors if they wanted, to join us on that day. In case we weren't gonna able to do this huge resource fairs on our own. But we might be able to do that. I mean, I'm sure you guys might want to put in like a little display table. We have A&P, mental health. I'm sure you could bring, you'll have your table there.
Talk to Andrea.
Yeah,
don't know.
for the farmer's market. I mean, to use that like.
Like if we
space.
were to do something on a maybe smaller scale, just on our own, because the reason we're gonna do the market was so we could have some traction, we were gonna put.
Well, I mean, I
research
think we
together.
can still do it on Saturday. I mean, last I checked, grant companies don't own the public roads. I mean, unless the law has seriously changed since I've been in the military. But so,
Main Street.
So on Main Street, that intersection on the other side where 100 Botaditos is. There's usually like 2 or 3 cars there parked, telling the cars coming this way, you can't come this way. Can we utilize that road?
I mean, it's,
I don't know what that road is
I
called.
mean, I'm not too sure. One thing
Across
besides,
100
not
Botaditos.
discussing about public roads, but I would say. They already have it closed off. What road does they have closed off? Miami Lakeway? They want to
Pull
the
up
farmer's
maps.
market. They want to go around the
And
farmer's
see
market.
That's
It's not Main
not
Street.
Boulevard, that's,
Oh, you're talking about that one that curves from 67?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that's called, but yeah, that one closed. That one's closed, like once you do the turn.
Yeah, it's closed. I
But
think
worst
it's
case
Newburgh.
scenario, we can go with
Newburgh,
our
I think.
shirts and paper.
You know, the
and
thing is
make
that-
friends with everybody.
Here, I'm gonna make a motion that the town secures us a tent, 2 chairs, 1 table.
For
Or
what date?
May, what first,
11
figure out
or
the date,
18?
the 18th or the 11th, which one you want? Chair, vice chair.
Ooh, I guess,
Make the
I
man
like,
decision.
I like the number 11, just because.
Newborn Road,
Yeah, it's Newborn,
Yeah, that's-
yeah.
Newborn Road and Main Street.
so
Yeah.
can we just check if there's anything else going on those 2 dates? With any other or anything,
In like
doesn't matter?
other facilities.
Well, I don't know, it doesn't really matter,
have
because
an
we're gonna
idea.
be by ourselves anyway.
We're gonna try,
No,
what he
because
was
we
saying,
wanna work
we
their
could try to
people.
continue getting a table, right?
Yeah,
If that doesn't work,
Well, getting a table is not necessarily the.
Yeah,
no,
It's just the,
in the place,
Participation.
in being part of the market, sorry.
okay.
Doing it through the market. If not, we can find out if we can do that, just lock
Yeah,
our table and the
it's
chairs.
Plan B, I just wanna put it in action.
Yeah, and plan C, we just walk around, hi, how are you? Why not?
all right, so May 11th.
Okay, there's a motion for May 11th. Anybody
To
want-
attend in one of those capacities, the farmer's
Farmer's
market.
market.
Event, right?
Right.
Okay.
Did you
I
get that at farmer's?
All in favor?
I,
Can you maybe repeat the second part? Motion to attend farmer's market either or? Motion for May 11th, the farmer's market.
Well, I think we're confirming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just confirming because we're up in the air about the dates and if that's really what we
I'd
want
like
to
to
do
make a
it.
motion for the town to provide us a tent, a table, 2 chairs for May 11th.
Only one tent, one table and two chairs.
I think so. I mean, do you want more than one tent? Unless,
Just gonna be odds, right?
I wanna walk around.
Hmm,
I'll probably bring my own chair.
Bring my own chair.
you know,
I'm gonna,
make it
There's a lot of committee members, there's 6 of us.
I'm gonna be standing. don't
4
worry.
chairs.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be doing
there's
face.
a lot of us, we're gonna be tired, I don't know how long we're gonna be out there, but.
We're gonna be out there.
Okay.
Okay, I'll find out, since if it's within any of our facilities, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't know about taking it somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I mean, just can't imagine
And other
a
details.
private
We might
company
point that-
holding a public road, but I never know.
No, it shouldn't be a problem being by the end of the farmers,
Yeah,
because we're not selling anything.
I mean, we have.
what's
And actually.
what's the grant company's remedy? To arrest us for being on a public road?
I mean,
I'm
That's
definitely
called
not
Miami
gonna
Lakes
be-
Police, they'll show up and like, we're arresting Miami Lakes committee members. This is
I don't want to be part of that. Listen, count me out of the whole thing.
walking the whole logic train down. But I think
So
that's
either
plan
way,
B. So
you
my
are-
plan A is me trying to reach the farmer, but
You, contact this place?
yeah. Yeah, you sent me. It's been hard to reach. Call twice, left the message.
Last time I tried twice already in that place.
And they kind
Yeah.
of reach out. I know, this is the first time.
It was a
No,
phone call and then an
first
email to send the money.
This is the first time I've ever had a problem. So I'll try again.
Keep me posted wherever you need from me.
All right, where are we at now? Okay, we're at a motion to request from the town 4 chairs of tent,
she already got that.
and she got that. Did we have a vote on that already?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, move on.
C3 sponsorship.
Well, yeah, if we want to get any sponsorship, I know that Nina had mentioned last time that we could bring stuff, or I don't know if to, but I don't think we're gonna use it for this one. So we'll do that more for the walk.
I have bubbles. Like, I don't know. Like a thing. Like fighting. That's how you're supposed to read them, load them. You go too hard, it pops, too soft, it won't go, so that's. I work with kids, I work with little kids. Adults who use them, yeah, use a bubble.
And do we need, are we gonna get any sponsorship or anything we might want to provide? We're gonna have the flyers that are already made. We're gonna have our tablecloth. We'll have our shirts. Anything else that we might want to
Sponsorships
provide?
in general or for someone?
Or for something to,
particular?
I don't know.
Do we have a budget?
You can request one.
We're gonna get there.
No, but like, okay, so if we have 0, that means that. if- I don't frame this question, but if,
Like if
in order
someone donates,
to, huh?
like if someone donates money?
Or we get a sponsor,
Yeah,
Correct.
That's what, that's,
Right, we could do that,
what, okay, what would we use the funds for?
whatever
That's
we
Print
requested for.
the questionnaire, no? Are we gonna give it out?
we could print that out.
Yeah, like, yeah,
Right.
there's a manager, you know,
Bring the
here's how much the banners are gonna cost,
Yeah.
you know, hey, Gary, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Okay,
And then they approve it, so we have them,
Yeah.
we can get money,
You know
we just
what?
don't get money from this.
Or like.
I think we
giveaway.
should get a sponsor to help, but you know, those kind of stand-up banners that you can put up?
Oh, yeah.
Put 2 of those with the mental health task force information, and then they can have on the bottom, who you guys with? Baptist Hospital.
I love how you just say that.
Yeah, boy,
Right here on the table.
Baptist,
Yeah, man.
right there, mental health, with your phone number and website. Just saying,
or would be a mental health phone number,
yeah.
do you guys have a mental health phone number specific? No?
There's the care on demand, it's kind of like a teletalk, right? And there are therapists on there, but it's more like a one-off session, right? In case somebody really needs to talk to somebody.
Gabriella, can we give them sponsorship?
Information.
Form?
No, but that's really
We have to
good.
figure it.
Do we have to make a motion?
We'll sales it ourselves, remember? That's, we had mentioned that in the last,
A
one of the last
sponsorship
meetings.
package, so if you have an event,
Well, there's a bunch of sponsorship. We've had sponsorship packages all the time for the race, the 5K,
That,
or.
yeah, but we have to create it.
We have to tweak it, I guess,
we have
to
to
us.
feel like,
depending
yeah,
on what
The
you're
event.
asking.
Name of organization, cost,
Yeah.
Like we'll put a sponsorship package, like, who wants to
Because,
sponsor our.
there's not a
thing?
template that the city has?
I think I have one from a different event, I can look at it and let you know. so this is the thing. So far you guys have received donations. That's just an organization donating. That's all it is. Sponsorship is, I will be donating money in exchange for you promoting the organization.
Yeah,
So if it's on a flyer, if you have water bottles and you want to put the logo or something like that.
Okay,
So that's,
who's
Where-
been donating to the task force? I'm just curious.
I did, I did the.
and American Legion.
okay, so what does the sponsorship agreement look like right now? We don't have one for this thing, we don't have anything.
Exactly.
Correct, so that's why we have to create it.
So
So
why don't we put a pin on it?
And you don't have to, yeah, you don't have to. It's great that you're starting now.
Right.
But we don't have all the details yet.
Right.
So maybe if you guys could compile ideas or something, you can also set up I know it's depending on everybody's schedule, either a subcommittee meeting or a special call. Not in February because tomorrow's the last day of the month.
Well,
Or maybe like an extra meeting, the special call?
Yes, special
just
call you
focus
can
on-
vote on, subcommittee you can't, and you don't need form for subcommittee, you do for special call.
But that's a good idea for like the sponsorship for that.
so,
Sure.
I mean, I could tell already, the one item we're gonna need is those banners to pull out. That you can kind of hook up and stuff. Two of those, probably one on the side. Probably pass out water, probably pass out stress balls, probably pass out whatever other bubbles,
Bubbles.
thing that we have. So,
Three, so you're only sponsor for that. Like over 200.
I mean, we could get, do we have to list every item we need a sponsor for the sponsorship agreement?
Well, because the sponsor's gonna wanna know, like if Meraki's gonna sponsor the water bottles, I wanna know where my money's gonna, where my company name is gonna be,
Should be on the water bottle, right?
correct?
Are you
So
gonna
that's what-
print them, you're gonna get?
So we can put in like a sponsor, and I'm just throwing that out, I'm not saying I'm sponsoring, but I'm saying. But I'm saying like I would wanna know where my company name is, so we can create that for the different items, so we'll be like, we want a sponsorship of three, I don't know. Let's say $1,000 for the 2 banners, right?
Right.
And then that's where Meraki logo is gonna be put on,
Yeah,
and that's what
right.
it's always gonna be, yeah, exactly, and then we do another one maybe for the water bottles, for water bottles. And then you say, hey, if you sponsor the water bottles, your name is gonna be on the stickers on the water bottles.
Yeah,
So
so
we
it
have to
depends
create
on the
those on the
item, because
item.
if you don't have water bottles and all you have are flyers, then it would make more sense to put them on the flyer.
All right, so now we know the items, right? So we need banners, we need water bottles, and we need those stress things. Is there anything else we want for this thing?
For the flyers, we had those printed out, did we ever use them? Remember you had printed some flyers out for one of those events that I didn't go to? It was,
For special needs,
special needs, yeah,
Okay,
you made a
so-
little bit of a pile, right, or something like that?
I didn't print yours because you guys weren't gonna be there.
Okay, got it, okay.
So if you do want, like, the original one that you guys had, that was like the who, what, where, when, and all
This
of that. Yes, that, I mean, if you just need, let's say, like 20 or something, that's
Got it.
fine.
But if we want a
But
higher
if you
amount,
want more, so you can have at all of your events, if you guys go to other committees or anything like that, then
We would need
suggest
sponsorship.
placing an order.
so then we can do a sponsorship as well for flyers.
All right, so right now we have banners, water bottles,
Stress balls,
stress stuff,
Bubble.
flyers,
flyers,
and bubbles.
bubbles.
And put the
Gary
sponsor
laughs.
on the bubbles that come out.
Well, we can put them on the bottle, I guess.
Well, I think what's easiest, guys, what's easiest is the, making labels, right? And then those labels can, like those little stickers, and we can use those on bubbles or not stress balls, on the water bottles, I'm guessing.
Well, I mean, I think, on the stress stuff, you can go to, there's people like AC Graphics, and they'll make the stress balls, and they'll put the information on there if you pay them. They could probably get the stickers they can put on the bubbles, and they can definitely put the stickers on the water. They probably do those services already. So it's just a matter of getting the money, and then we just,
We could put it on them, stickers on
I'm
bottom.
not gonna spend all day putting stickers on.
I can.
Let's do this, let's get the quotes. And then based on the quotes that we get, we can use people for that, and then we just put the sponsorship together on whatever quote they give us for the items that we want.
Well, I think, the first step is we should do a motion to approve a sponsorship agreement request, do you provide us banners? How many bottles of water? 500? 500 bottles of water. How many stress stuff?
Bottles of water, like reusable or like just the little,
The plastic can, right?
Yeah,
so a
Plastic bottle.
reusable one?
no.
No,
No,
Those-
just
Like
like
disposable ones,
the-
yeah, like the ones that come and they just have the ones that
Yeah.
have it on the
So it's
sponsorship.
kind of, I guess, like a cup holder type of thing?
No.
It comes on the,
Plastic.
yeah, they usually, when you get them like that, they give you the regular, like the ones that you get in anywhere Publix, and they just put the sticker here that has your logo. Like the little,
Yeah.
instead of saying Separate Hills, it says they're the company name, so it would be
Yeah,
actually
but
just
the
that, but they
So
put it all
sticker for
together.
water ones.
Yeah, but they come together.
Yeah, they usually is done.
Mhm.
About how many stress stuff? I say 200, I mean, 300,
First come, first served, yeah.
so 200,
For stress stuff, I would probably just put the 500,
500, okay.
because we can use that
And
again.
flyers, how many flyers?
Or 500.
Yeah, you have 500 or 1,000.
And bubbles, we just have however many bubbles we have.
Probably 200,
The
but
bubbles-
that's free, you don't
The
need
bubbles is
to
gonna be a donation.
buy me.
Okay.
For my
Like
company.
therapy.
We want to put the stickers on the bubbles though,
The-
you're donating.
The
In
therapy
kind,
labs.
I guess in kind. All right, so I make a motion to have the sponsorship, contract, agreement done up. Requesting sponsors for 2 banners, 500 bottles of water, 500 stress relief stuff, 500 flyers. And 200 bubbles, either in kind or monetary donation, to place stickers on those bubbles.
Okay, the bubbles, you have them.
I own them, yeah. I have it in my.
Do they have your company sticker on them?
No, it's, I don't even know when.
Okay, so you are just
Giving
donating
them.
them and then it'll be,
Ours.
you can put your logo on it.
Whatever, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Because-
okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
wouldn't be able to put yours.
This logo.
The task force logo.
You have to look, yes, the
Yeah.
committee logo you can, not
Yes.
the organization.
No, because it's a donation. Second that motion?
You got it?
You get all that? Okay.
But it's 1,000 flyers or 500, because you said 1,000.
I just said,
Fine.
I would.
I'm aware,
Yeah, just keep it simple.
Five.
and the 2
Okay.
signs.
All in favor?
The 2 signs.
I,
Aye. Right, now we can develop our sponsorship agreement,
That's
because
your
we know the
department.
items that we need.
Correct.
Don't forget to give me the price for the hanging,
Yes, so the ones like
for the,
the ones that were taken down.
yeah,
Okay, so I
what-
received something here.
because I reached out to Humana.
Okay,
Well, it's, you know,
so this is for a different committee that they
Gary.
did request.
Don't go out of order.
You're going out of order.
Point of order, you're out of order, Gary. You're out of order. Gentleman Cardenas is out of order.
Oh my God, guys, what time is it? Not 8 minutes.
Go.
All right.
September event,
September. So we want to do the walk,
yes.
September 21st, Veterans Park. So I'll put that in as well for the council.
So,
And then the sponsorship would kind of be, we already have those packages already, and we can kind of redo the same thing that we're gonna do for the other one. Anything else that we want to mention for
Yes,
that?
we need a motion to request to securing a Veterans Park for September 21st. Anyone want to second that?
Yeah.
Motion?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna continue. I.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It looked like you're gonna go
It
in
looks like it.
September
Potentially.
21st.
Yeah.
What time?
Chairs and stuff.
morning,
Morning, what day is that? Is that a Saturday?
the Saturday.
Yes, morning.
I have a question for the walk. Given our department, we have exercise instructors. Would you guys be interested in doing a
Yes.
warm up? Or a Zumba or?
Awesome.
Yes.
We can provide that, and that's not a problem, because the thing is, with us sponsoring events, we don't sponsor, it's another department completely, it's our government relations department. So we would have to take it back to our manager and see if they can speak to government, because we don't have any funding, we do
Right.
everything for free to the community. But with this
But you
event,
can attend
we can attend.
with your whatever.
We can get an exercise instructor, we just need to know at what time, the location, you would want, and then I would be able to reach out to an instructor, depending on what you want, if you wanna do like a stretch or like a yoga or a Zumba, or you let me know, and then we'll be able to coordinate and have them be present. for
Pretty like
that.
I love that. As soon as we get this approved by council, then we'll go ahead and move forward and get the
Okay.
details of what the actual we're gonna include in the event.
Good question for Zumba. Does the instructor bring their own speaker?
Yeah, they have their speakers.
I also want to make a motion that we establish a subcommittee for this event.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's a big event. This is gonna be,
So I'm making a motion to establish a subcommittee for the event. Anyone have a second?
Second.
all in favor.
Or do you have a month set in mind?
April.
For when we want to have the subcommittee meeting.
Yeah.
I
I
think
think we
right
should
after.
start.
You might wanna have one. I
After
don't
May.
know if you want for the May event or you don't need one. If not, you can just dedicate your meeting.
I don't think we're gonna need one for
Month.
May. I think the next
That's
one
pretty
we should probably
straightforward.
dedicate to, I think this one's gonna be a much bigger event.
Okay.
I don't think May is gonna take that
No,
much
just
because it's just
tent,
like a little,
4 chairs,
yeah.
tables.
And then we should definitely do it before July, because if we need to do anything else that I need to get approved by council,
April's a good,
perfect.
right?
April 24th, spring break, anything going on, nobody going out of town.
April,
April what?
It'll be 24th, right? Yeah, April 24th would be our meeting.
I'm
You're in town? You're not on vacation?
Is that when we're gonna have our next meeting, April 24th?
That's our scheduled one.
Okay, and you want to have the subcommittee right afterwards? Okay,
Oh, can you do it?
yeah, you can do that.
That works, if we're already here.
So we pass that motion for approving the subcommittee?
I think I'll second it.
I want to.
All in favor?
The subcommittees for when?
After our April 24th meeting.
So you need.
Oh, wait, are you available?
That's very important question, yes.
I'm like, wait, are you available?
So your meeting is on the 24th.
Yeah, that
So you would
Wednesday.
just like to like extend it maybe for like an hour?
Yes.
If you're all here, you can do special call, or you can just,
Special call, we can't vote.
you can.
It doesn't matter. We don't, I don't think we need to vote on anything, do we? Cause we.
I mean,
Gather.
No,
and
you're
bring-
gonna need to vote. You're gonna need to
You
vote.
are?
You're always gonna need to vote.
Okay.
It's helpful.
Yeah,
If you only have like 2 people that can only make it, then don't do special call, do subcommittee. But subcommittee, you like plan everything, you brainstorm, and then at the next regularly scheduled meeting, where you do have quorum, then you can bring those ideas up for a vote.
I know, it's just
So
so that they
that's
can
one call?
vote. Yeah, because then we're gonna lose a whole other month and
Alright,
then God forbid we're around here. Let's just do
A special call?
a special
Special
call.
so motion
To
to change,
update.
to update whatever the last motion was, instead of just a meeting,
Instead of being a subcommittee, to make it into a special call.
meeting.
Second that motion.
All in favor?
The motion to amend.
Okay, and then I'm sorry, for the walk.
Yeah.
What time? I can't see the calendar. for
It's okay.
Highland Park,
I would
so-
say,
but
like-
do you need Mary Collins or no?
No, right?
The building?
We're not gonna need the building. We're gonna do. it
That was
outside.
that was my initial suggestion for Plan B, if we weren't able to secure the farmer's market, to
Mhm.
have a sort of mental health fair inside of
Mary Collins?
or Rural Oaks or whichever one is available. And then we have sponsors there, we have other organizations that want to join.
That could be an additional event.
I don't think we have time for that.
Yeah, we don't have time to do all that. That's the pretty heavy stuff.
We're going to the fair. We're going.
The fair.
I think
You know,
the
what fair?
walkathon would be,
Well,
the walkathon would be like a mental health fair.
Would help you.
Yes.
Yeah, we can
I
actually
think
get a lot
it's
of
either
sponsors.
March or
Yeah,
April.
with, they can set up tents, stuff like that, exactly, that's what we're looking at.
Let me
Be
get in that
seen.
calendar.
What?
now.
The health and wellness fair.
I tried,
Oh, yeah, we have to go to.
beginning of the year.
It's-
I just can't go, I can't, do you get a table? I got a table.
No, I'm not.
You know,
So I can't.
you know, let's secure the Mary Collins building, you know, it doesn't hurt, you know, just to have it, cause.
In
For
case
me?
it does become
Huh?
something bigger
For
or
me?
something like that.
For
Oh, you
No,
can
for
have some,
someone.
you can have some sponsors who maybe wanna, because it's air conditioned and it's inside, they may be dealing with folks who have disabilities.
For
or they have
September.
some- Yeah, for September, you know, you just,
That makes sense.
if you have the ability to have a, you know, a place that's air conditioned inside and,
No, forgive me, I was still with the market.
no,
I stayed at the market, okay.
no, so for, let's secure, it.
September 21st,
yes,
Yeah.
and then I can secure the same
park?
time.
and Mary
I mean, I
Collins,
can't see
Yeah.
the park,
Okay.
but I put Mary
So
Collins
8
and
a.m.?
also for both.
8 AM.
Till 12?
Yeah, I think
11
so.
o'clock?
I mean,
how
I
long
don't know, how
usually-
many miles we're gonna make them walk.
Why? What's a mile? How many laps? 3?
No.
Oh.
We'll be having that whole special call meeting, to come up with all that.
That's a special call. We'll figure it all that out. Okay,
Okay.
let's just.
So what
let's
is the
secure-
time for, marathon?
12?
So you
And-
wanted to start the walk at 8.
So
Yes.
set up
Okay.
7:30.
Exactly, what I was gonna ask you. 7 or 7:30?
7.
Seven.
Yeah, I don't.
We'll
know,
discuss the
7:30.
details of the special call.
But we
But,
can secure the place.
Yeah,
That's
so
all.
let's do the motion, let's have a motion to secure Veterans Park and Mary Collins Center for the 21st from 0, well, actually from 07 until noon.
I second.
All in favor?
One
I-
for
Let's
cleanup?
Yeah.
One to clean up.
One.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not cleaning anything.
take down.
That's
clean up.
part of the mental health part. After you walk, you help your mental health, they clean it. How about this?
All right, we got that done.
All right,
And then the special
E.
call will figure out what sponsors we need and stuff like that.
I think you saw, is this E?
that's E. So
Oh.
now,
E.
we have to discuss this and you guys, we have to approve it, so that's what I'm gonna put in writing and send it by Friday.
All right, so is this our current budget? Isn't it 0 all the way down?
Correct.
So you have money. But you don't, so this is where you can request, if you want to, you can ask council for a budget,
Are we ready for that?
if you want to. If you just want to be dealing with sponsorships, that's fine too. Then you don't request one.
What,
What numbers are we working with here? What is possible? Tell us the realm of possibility.
So it really depends. I mean, I really
I'll
don't
tell you, I'll tell
know.
you. what's possible.
yeah,
I'm the chair of another committee.
yeah, how much?
I'm the chair of
money
the
you
bridges.
got?
I have nothing.
What committee you're in?
We have so much money, we just stuff in and on that.
This is on the record videotape.
I know, we're just
so you
kidding.
know.
We're just.
I do
It's a
have a
joke.
question in
Full
regards to
disclosure.
the budget.
Actually, we get a lot of sponsors, that's what happens. We
That's
get a lot of
what-
sponsors,
yeah.
but we always have a backup budget by the town, just in case,
But you don't need.
but we
it.
never use it. We
Right.
never use it.
And also, I-
It always reverts back to the town's general fund.
Yeah, I think it would look really good on
So-
the budget line that the
Yeah.
city of Miami Lakes, you know, donates.
So I mean, I think that the town, even though we may get sponsorship money that completely covers the cost. And so that activity fund ends up going back to the general fund. I think it's always good to have a placeholder amount. So that way the town is aware that these events are not free.
How about $1,000? That would let us print a couple things
Yeah.
or whatever, little basic thing.
I'm wondering where the money's gonna come
No.
from. So get the water, the stress balls, the flyers.
No, that's,
We
no.
Sponsor that. I know I have offices.
well,
Yeah,
be a
I'll
sponsor,
sponsor too, it's
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Yeah, but we should cost that out anyway. I mean, because,
So let's
it's
request-
great if we get the sponsors, but, you know, we should cost it out. But so I would say for the May, event,
Oh, I'm sorry, is this a by event? Or am I
Yes.
losing my mind? Oh, I'm sorry.
by May event, I think, you know, a reasonable amount would be $2,500
For me.
for May. Event. So I make a motion for the May mental health event, at the farmer's market. We request the budget of $2,500
From the city.
from the town, yeah.
I second.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Do we want to discuss the September one?
Yeah, we're gonna do it
Yeah.
right now.
We're gonna
For
do it.
September event,
2,500?
5,000?
How much?
2,500 for the May.
Yeah. And
You might want to, include so that's your event, the main mental health event,
Mhm.
fair. And then what would be included is that
the
the
banner.
banner, all the things that,
Yeah.
make sure,
It's listed there?
List.
list,
Okay,
I would say
Yeah,
so.
okay, yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture. I'll handle it.
Lindsay, you're gonna fill this out?
I'm gonna do
You
it.
have to help me. I'm just taking notes of the motion for you.
And so you are requesting this amount only for that event,
Correct.
and you're requesting it from this.
XYZ, correct, and
Yes.
XYZ items.
Okay.
but we expect that we're gonna get fully funded by sponsors for these, things. So
We're just,
we just wanna have a placeholder budget, just in case it doesn't happen.
and in case they do,
All right, and then September?
5,000?
No,
I don't-
for September, walkathon event, I will say 12,500. And that's for police, because you're gonna need police. And they cost a lot.
Medic?
They focus.
A medic?
Well, no, they're not gonna have medical on scene, but the police will have to be there. And then you're gonna have to have water.
Because this is a mental health thing. Are you sure we don't want medic on scene just in case somebody has a mental breakdown? I'm always looking at different roads and different
I mean, you
possibilities.
can always call 911. I mean,
Oh,
police, the
So
police,
that's that we all on the same page.
police are trained to handle Baker Act.
I'll be there.
Oh, okay, okay.
I can do that, I can figure out. I can do it, you go.
No, we can always just, yeah, the police will be
That's
able
why
to
the police
call.
will be there.
I think our
Okay.
police is trained.
I mean, let me put it this way, the police cost us for the run $7,000
I know.
for the run, because it's, what do they get? I think they get, they don't
They
get
close
paid,
the
they don't get
streets
paid
and
in
do a lot.
donuts. I mean, they close the streets and stuff, but they also provide, no, they don't get paid in donuts.
And I spoke to somebody about that and it, so they said that some, like going outside, like on the Earhart Park, you know, wouldn't have to put on that cost. Of course, it would take us out from the city, but then we wouldn't. have
Well, I mean, the
to
good
put that
news is
money
we're
on
never
the
going
police.
out of Veterans Park. However, you
Yeah.
always want, you know, 1 or 2 police officers present,
Mhm.
just in case something happens, like, you know, what Hector's
Yeah,
talking.
no, 1000%. We're very
So-
part of the city. We have to, but I'm saying that that's always the option to do something which is nearby, but we wouldn't have to put in that amount towards that.
I mean, for, not in the town,
No, in a Million Earhart or something like that.
So
That's
in
why-
Hialeah?
Can we do that?
Opalaka?
I
Mhm.
have special needs who is currently trying to decide if they're doing a walk between Miami Lakes and Hialeah
Usually.
to split cost.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I still don't know if that'll happen.
Okay.
I
I don't know.
can definitely let you know if you guys would like to be a part of that event.
Yes, let us know. I think that's.
they're doing a walk between, they're gonna
want-
walk from Miami Lakes to Hialeah.
That's
That sounds
an
dangerous.
initiative, but I don't
Wow.
have all the details and.
Do you know how
that's,
much the police cost for that will be?
Exactly, so.
It'll be like 20, 30
Are they
thousand.
using the 170th bridge?
But anyway, that's not my
Yeah,
problem.
But that's exactly, so like you said, it's a lot of cost because it's not just closing down Miami Lakes, it's closing down streets
Yeah.
that extend,
Yeah.
so.
Anyway, so I'm just telling you from our
Yeah.
run where we actually, it's in Miami Lakes and it's those areas on the weekend at the business sector that no one's in anyhow. That costs us $7,000 just to get the
Mhm.
police to do that.
So
So I will say, let's keep it at Veterans Park.
put the 12.
Yeah.
Put
the-
12-5 as a placeholder. So I make a
Hopefully,
motion.
we don't need any of that.
Well, we're gonna need
Probably.
police.
Well,
No,
Sure.
the money. We
Yeah.
can do it on our own response.
Well,
Or-
I don't know if the sponsors will cover, maybe if we get a, you know, someone says, I'm gonna pay for the police protection.
I'm
Yeah.
sure someone will.
Okay.
All right, so
But
for
we
the
still will
September
list
event,
the items on there, right?
Correct.
But the
Yes.
1250 will be for the.
Do we know how much, I'm sorry, I'm hammering this in, but do we know how much a medic on standby would cost as well?
no,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, to have like the thing I do know is, you know, we're less.
Or somebody
Oh.
passes out because of heat exhaustion?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we can have what we normally do is we have a first aid tent, you know?
Oh, okay,
So we had a first aid tent and we had folks there that, you know, we had ice packs and all that stuff. That's one of the things that we'll get sponsorship for.
Mhm.
And then we'll
Okay.
have volunteers man. And we'll
So
talk about that in the special.
what else are we gonna put on this document? Because we have to close this out and it's 10:40, right?
So I recommend, I make a motion for September event to approve $12,500 as a working budget for September event.
second.
And
All
this
in
is
favor?
for July, correct?
Aye.
Yeah, it's until
So we
July.
can add more later.
Correct.
Okay,
I need a.
Is it possible for a motion to change the time of the meeting from 9 to 11 because of work duties?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
Would it be,
It would be up for.
it would have been a vote, but it's gonna be, it took us over a year to find this time.
Oh,
for
okay,
all of us to make it.
okay, okay.
No. Yes, you can.
I mean, your motion will be defeated though.
Probably.
Make a motion.
No, make a motion.
Make a-
Yeah,
Please.
No.
to make a motion to have the meeting for
PTSD.
April 24th from 9:15 to 11:15 AM.
Also, it's just changing one day or the whole,
Well, because it's the special call. In the
Yeah.
future, we're gonna have special calls for the September event.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
but then
we would've-
we'll vote on that as we get closer, if we need to. Yeah.
Well, our next April 24th meeting.
Mhm.
Okay, let's just take it by meeting. Can we have it from 9 to 11? For one date?
So I would have to check the calendar. It might be fine. If it's just one date, so subcommittee special call, it doesn't have to be on the same day of the meeting.
I
It
know,
can
that's
be
what we
the week
decided
after, it
earlier.
can be a different day, it doesn't matter. Depending on availability. So you would like to put the actual meeting, like this meeting or the special call?
April 24th from 9 to 10 and the special call meeting from 10 to 11.
Yes, so it would just be extending it basically.
Well, we start 30 minutes earlier.
Right.
We started to be at
Okay.
9:30. Can I put the motion out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone want to second that?
Oh,
motion?
I second, I'm sorry.
All those in favor?
We have to extend it anyways, no?
Yeah,
It's starting
Yeah.
30 minutes
You can
early.
Come in 30 minutes earlier, basically. Can you come in at 9 in the morning?
Can you make it good?
I'll leave work.
all right.
Everyone else can
All
make
those
it.
in
no?
favor?
Well, assuming
I mean, I guess I'm.
you could stay at my house.
I guess I'm do it, right?
Yes.
So from 9 to 10 and then 10 to 11, correct?
Yes.
Only April.
Only not
Okay,
one
right.
week.
Because we're still having one in March.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, we're still doing our March one. It's just.
What's up with the banners?
Okay, so
Wait,
we're not there yet.
no,
We're
we're
still
not.
presenting council.
yeah, presenting.
Initiative and events. So we talked about the May event.
Anything else that we want to
Like
add,
temporary
put into
event?
this?
Didn't you have something you want to
I
add?
did, I spoke to, also Robin, and he had mentioned doing something about like an educational thing that they, what the police is doing for mental health and all of that, and,
Or when?
he just threw it out, I don't know, but now I would say,
Why don't we do it during the walkathon? They're gonna have a little tent and some.
September, we can add it up.
he was trying to do something, I think with elderly, but that was gonna be so early in the morning, and so a lot of people won't show up.
Oh, he
for
wants
it.
to do like elderly affairs.
Correct, so he's like, what about with the task force, because to kind of like educate the community on what the police is doing in terms of like mental health and what, and you know, they're doing a lot of trainings, and so he wanted, I was talking to him, I was like, that's amazing, because a lot of people don't know what's going on.
Put something, how, what they do here for the CPR thing.
Something like that, something
What is that
small, or
called?
I don't know, or how the elderly do it with like when, Mount Sinai come to do
Right.
their talks.
Yep.
But we,
Like a mental workshop.
like a workshop, something like
Do we
that,
need a specific date?
I don't know. Do we
You
need a
don't need
specific
one
date?
right now.
Okay, so
So
we
let's
can
just put
put it
down-
on there.
Mental health workshop, there.
Okay.
You can select a month if you would like to, but you don't need that. detail.
I think we want to
Just tell them it's at this, like,
Got it, just the
September
event.
21st, 7
Got
to 1 or something. You don't need to tell
Okay.
them that. I mean, in this case, you have that date, so you can let them know, but
All
you
right.
don't need to.
Anything else that you guys would want to add before, so we can submit this by Friday? You might be thinking of?
This is something you guys can keep in mind, we can all keep in mind, whatever. I'm on the board for the mental, for what is it? The chamber. We are, I think it's obviously gonna be for next year, because there's no time this year. I know we're gonna do a golf tournament. And maybe a gala, and that, those proceeds would go for any, like, mental health, nonprofit, something like that. So this might be something that we wanna go and talk to the board about. You guys, not me, because I have to, I'm not part of it. I mean, that's all I have right now, over the top, but that's something
What,
that
what
might,
would you mean that we can do with the gala or the golf tournament?
I don't know, what if we got money?
Is a
like,
golf
for special
tournament a
needs?
fundraiser, is a
It's gonna be a
fundraiser,
fundraiser,
And then
and so they
proceeds
can
with
donate
something.
money to organizations,
Correct.
correct?
But then we have
And then
to
the
come up
gala is
with
gonna be a
something.
fundraiser,
potentially,
and they can donate money to organizations like ours.
correct. That's all I know,
All right,
and it, obviously, I cannot be part of it, but.
that's good to know.
Mhm.
So,
I think I need to include that, yeah.
no, I mean,
I mean,
basically, if we,
if
No, yeah, but I'm saying like,
if we
I
attend,
don't know,
if we attend the
no.
golf tournament, if we attend the gala, that's on our own, right, as you know, individuals.
I mean, yeah, or maybe
If
even
you're
present
motioning to attend,
to,
you're not
we
the
don't need to
ones,
present, yeah,
not really. You're,
Yeah.
because you're not the ones that.
putting
Yeah,
it
we're not
together,
putting it on, that's the
exactly,
chambers, that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
chamber.
something as a chamber.
yeah,
member,
but if
okay.
we want
That's
to be
good
one
to
of the,
know.
people that the chamber donates to.
No, that's
Yeah,
different.
fine,
That's
but we
up
don't
to
need
them.
Present that, I'm
Yeah.
just asking,
Oh, I'm sorry.
like, anything that we need to add to our report to
That's the
council,
chamber,
because
that's
it's
the chamber.
now
I
or
digress.
forever
Yeah.
hold our pieces till July.
That's it.
All right. So
We're
I make,
holding our pieces till
Do
July.
you have, a cost estimate for the workshop?
Ooh, that's great, I don't know.
1,000.
William is good with money.
I'm just doing good because we do a lot of.
That's
it.
okay,
So I
yeah,
know
during
it's
the
fun.
maybe,
We
right?
never do a veterans
Just
workshop.
500.
Okay, five
Okay,
hundred.
look, that's what you said.
500 per workshop.
I'll make
Done.
cookies if we don't want them.
Wonderful, 500.
All right. So,
Anything
Okay.
else?
All in favor?
yes, let's make a motion to approve the workshop cost of $500. Anyone
Second.
second? All those-
And our motion to the report to council.
Okay, so that's,
Okay.
Aye.
Robert,
Got it.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Go next.
Motion to approve the report to council for March 2024 as written.
I second it. and
Aye.
I-
All in favor?
Aye.
Just to let you know, so this is, I'm sorry, in the special needs thing, you just, they have a lot of things going on. You guys are just started. So this is kind of just like, something written that you can say,
Yeah, template.
so we have done all of this, and this is what we're planning to do. So it's more like the written version of
Of
this.
that, okay. Okay, good. Okay,
Well, then, so angry about that. And I said that when we did it, and they still pushed 99 on the name of the sponsor on it. So if I find a way of getting someone to do it without their name on it, we could put it back up. If we can't get Humana a donation.
Right, I mean,
The name of Amanda's already on.
correct, so
Yeah,
Humana
and
would
that
have to
was my
donate to
fight.
actually put it back on and take them down because their logo's already there, or we can make new ones with
Either
somebody
way,
else's
so-
logo.
so you would
Why
have
don't
to
we-
pay to have them put up.
Correct.
and taken down.
Correct.
So I have here, some quotes,
I think it was like 2,000, they said.
Was it?
okay.
I
Do you
think,
remember, how many banners
What?
there were?
I think it was
They're,
about 20 back there.
Okay, so I have here for 20,
Okay,
so they sent me for 20, 30, and 40.
I think it was 20.
So if it's 20. It says here, to install is $37.50 each,
$37, what you said. Okay, I'll let you know.
for a total of 750. And then to remove them, it's $32.50 each, so it's 650.
So 1,000 and change.
But the delivery of the banners is $57.50.
The
That's-
banners?
Yeah, because I guess this company, from what I'm seeing here, it looks like they maybe made them. Yeah,
We have the banners supposedly.
Who?
but the ones that you had up that they removed,
Correct.
but that is Humana on it.
But we
Yeah.
can pay for it, them
We
to
have
be
to put them
installed
back
again
on
using the same banners, no?
What it was, the breaking, did you go use the bathroom?
No, okay,
Yeah,
that's
go
fine.
ahead.
You
I can
wanna
hold
put
it
this
in
for next
motion.
month's
I have a
meeting? We're not
quorum.
putting it up right
You know,
now.
you just kind of said that all over the place.
Yeah,
Everything, right? Is that the one you have too?
it's, well, I mean, this was 2021. This one's
Mhm.
more recent. And there's probably a few differences here, but most of
And it
it
was
is the
20.
same.
Okay, what's the
Yeah, it's about
what's
2,000.
final cost for
Up and down,
putting up, taking down and storing?
about
Not creating.
15.
I don't know anything about storing, but this is
Or
two
what?
thousand, the one that you guys had was 2,540.
All right,
The one that I see right here as an example from another committee is 2,747 with
Okay.
50 cents.
which one's higher? It's $2,740.50.
Yes, so it's
Alright.
about 2,750.
Let's add banners to, the town of Miami Lakes report to council costs. Banners, let's make a motion to include banners and the cost of $540.50.
Okay.
Was that right?
I thought-
Well,
tell you
that's
both-
the old one.
Okay,
I
the
don't know
old,
if you wanna increase it, just
Okay, so
To be
3,000, 3,000
okay, the old ones were.
20 banners.
Yeah,
to be
20.
put up and down, right?
yeah, 20. The last
Yeah, we
ones that we had were 20. That was $3,200,
It was a lot.
$3,300.
They were already up.
Is that what, that was to make them, correct?
And installed,
How about just installation? We have them already.
it's here.
Installation
Are
is
you looking
30
for
something
page
dollars
eight?
a pop.
Huh?
Page 8,
Yes,
Yes.
9.
All right. So
We had a few
Okay.
quotes back and forth, so maybe you guys don't even know the same.
Well, right now, it's a motion on the table for approving the cost of banners to be included in our council report of $3,000. Can I get a second to that motion?
I'll second it.
Rosie seconds that motion. All those in favor?
I,
All right, so it's been added to our report as a cost. I guess the next issue is, can we approach Humana? Does anybody have a point of contact?
Gary knew the person.
And ask them
I'm the
if
one
they
to
wish
contact.
to pay the sponsor for putting them up? Gary?
If they want them back, yeah.
If they want the same one, if we use the same one,
Yeah, if we use the same
we
one.
need. less
Otherwise,
money.
we could get another sponsor who,
I think we should make it without a sponsor, so we don't have to deal with this. That was my argument, but
So, we're going to just do the banners. And then we can estimate of $3,000.
that's it. We can work on more of that next.
is anybody gonna reach out to Humana?
Gary knows.
Gary, all right.
Gary's gonna reach out.
Awesome.
I got $3,500 shot thing, because they gave us the flyers too.
If not,
That'd
we're
be
gonna
good.
do them, we'll get a sponsor.
So we can, meeting adjourned,
Maybe mention.
Motion to adjourn?
good?
Aye.
All those in favor?
10:50.
All right.
That's good.